Attention passionate Chicago, Bears fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago Bears fans. Let's get to the news now. Folks, buckle up because we have some major developments in the NFL, specifically involving the Chicago Bears. And if you're a fan of this team, you know that every move, every trade, every signing can be a game changer. And today, we're diving deep into what might be one of the most impactful trades of the offseason, at least in terms of shaping the NFC North for years to come. We're talking about the potential trade of DJ Moore, one of the most prolific route runners in the league, a player who has shown flashes of Pro Bowl caliber talent, and whose departure could send ripples through the Bears' offense and beyond. Imagine that for a second. DJ Moore, a player who made the Pro Bowl in 2023, a top 40 PFF grade with a career total of around 550 receptions, over 80 yards and 35 touchdowns. That's no small feat. He averages about 14.5 yards per reception with a catch rate of 64%, which indicates he's not just a deep threat but also reliable. His ability to create yards after the catch with an average of 3.8 yards YAC per reception makes him a nightmare for defenses. And let's not forget, in recent years, Moore has been a key piece for the Bears' offense, especially in 2023 when he really established himself as a top-tier receiver. But here's where it gets interesting. Reports suggest that Moore could be traded to the Carolina Panthers in exchange for a third-round pick in the 2026 draft. Yes, you heard that right. A third-rounder which might seem modest but could be a strategic move by the Bears to free up cap space, about $15 million, and open opportunities for their younger receivers like Odunze or even Williams, although skeptics have raised questions about Williams' EPA per pass, which sits at just 0.18. The Bears, after a somewhat mediocre 3-3 start, are apparently shifting focus toward building for the future, prioritizing youth and developing their roster with an eye on the long term. This trade isn't just about clearing cap space, it's about redefining the offense. With Moore gone, the Bears could see a target share shift, currently around 25% in 2025, giving more opportunities to rookies or less experienced receivers. It's a calculated move, designed to create a more dynamic and unpredictable offense, especially as they look to integrate young talent like Odunze, who could benefit from the expanded targets, and evaluate Williams under more clement conditions. I know some of you might be skeptical about the move, especially given Moore's proven track record, but the Bears seem to be betting on their youth pipeline and the potential of their draft picks. Plus, with a cap relief of around $15 million, they can reinforce other areas of the team, maybe bolster their defense or special teams, and truly focus on a rebuild that prioritizes long-term success rather than short-term fixes. Now, looking at Moore's impact if he stays in Chicago, it's impressive to imagine. Projected to surpass 100 yards for the season, adding around 9 touchdowns and boosting the efficiency of their passing game significantly. His presence would elevate Justin Fields, passing EPA per pass from 0.15 to around 0.18, which is a meaningful jump. And just think about the chemistry they showed in 2023. Moore's ability to stretch the field and create separation is exactly what the Bears need to open up their offense and keep defenses honest. But with the trade to Carolina, what do the Panthers get? Well, it's clear they're in a rebuild phase. They're adding a veteran receiver to help support their young quarterback, Bryce Young. DJ Moore's arrival could be the spark that ignites their offense, similar to what Higgins has done for the Bengals in 2024, boosting the passing yards by over 160 yards per game. Moore's skill set, especially his contested catch ability, +2.1 on contested catches and +9% in efficiency compared to other WRs, makes him a perfect fit for a team looking to rebuild and retool its offense. This move could be a pivotal moment for both franchises. For the Panthers, it's about building around a young quarterback and providing him with a reliable veteran to throw to. For the Bears, it's about transitioning to a more youth-oriented approach, testing their rookies and young players in real-game situations while managing their cap space more effectively. And let's face it, in the NFC North, where teams like the Lions and Vikings are also making moves, This kind of strategic shift could be the difference between contending and rebuilding. Now, let's talk about the Super Bowl odds. The Panthers, with the addition of a proven wide receiver like Moore, are seen by some odds makers as having their chances bumped from +10-0 to around +6-0. Not exactly favorites, but it's a significant step in the right direction. They're becoming an X factor in the NFC, especially as they prepare to face division rivals like the Falcons, who are also looking to make a splash this season. It's interesting to see how Moore's presence could impact their playoff chances, especially if he can replicate his 2023 form and help Bryce Young develop into a true franchise quarterback. But what about the Bears' immediate future? Well, it seems clear that they're not betting on a quick fix. They're taking a more cautious approach, focusing on their young core and building for sustained success. It's a strategy that might not pay off immediately, but it could set them up for a brighter future. The question is, can they develop their rookies fast enough to compensate for the loss of a player like Moore? That's the challenge they face now. The coaching staff will need to be creative, innovative, and patient, trusting their young players to step up and fill the void. And let's not forget the historical context here. The Bears have always been a franchise with a rich history of developing talent and making bold moves. From their legendary defenses of the past to their recent attempts at rebuilding, they've shown resilience and a willingness to adapt. This trade, if it happens, would be another chapter in that ongoing story, one that could define their trajectory for the next few years. It's about finding the right balance between rebuilding and competing, between trusting youth and adding veteran stability. In conclusion, this potential trade of DJ Moore from the Bears to the Panthers is more than just a move on paper. It's a statement, a signal of where both teams are headed. For the Bears, it's a sign that they're shifting gears toward a youth-focused rebuild, aiming for long-term growth rather than immediate glory. For the Panthers, it's an opportunity to accelerate their rebuild with a proven playmaker who can help Bryce Young and the offense take a step forward. The ripple effects will be felt across the NFC North and beyond, and it's a storyline that every Bears fan should pay close attention to. And now, Chicago Bears fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential trade? Do you think losing Moore will hurt the team in the short term, or do you believe the youth movement will pay off? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Bears' future. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, insights, and news, so stay tuned and keep the passion alive. This is your source for everything Chicago Bears, and together we're going to follow every twist and turn of this exciting season. Thanks for watching, and as always, bear down.